Survey problems with Venn diagrams. A survey of 100 middle school students revealed the following: 40 like apples, 30 like bananas, 25 like oranges, 15 like apples and bananas, 25 like apples and oranges, 10 like bananas and oranges, and 4 like all three. So you can see here we have a Venn diagram. With this situation, you can see we have questions to answer in just a moment. So we're going to fill in the Venn diagram. We're always going to start with the most restrictive region, which we've labeled as region 5. And we can see in our list of information, 4 students like all three. So that's going to be this middle region, region 5. So we're going to put a 4 right here. And then we go up. Usually when you're working these problems, start at the bottom and work your way up. So 10 like bananas and oranges. Bananas, we're looking at this circle right here, the banana circle. And then we're also looking at the oranges circle. It says bananas and oranges. What do those two circles have in common? Well, that's what they have in common, right? Those two regions. So let me erase these bigger circles. So you can see that 10 like bananas and oranges will be these two regions. So this region and this region should add up and give you 10. We already know 4 students are here. They like all three. They like bananas and oranges and apples. So we know 10 like bananas and oranges. So some of them like all three. These guys over here are just going to like bananas and oranges only. But together these regions are going to add up to 10. So this is 10 minus 4, which we're going to see as a 6. Okay, then we go up. 12 like apples and oranges. So here's the apple circle. And here is the oranges circle. So 12 like apples and oranges. Here's the intersection of those two circles right there. So just looking at the yellow part. 12 like apples and oranges. So these two regions must add up to 12 because everybody in these two regions like apples and oranges. These 4 students like apples and oranges and bananas as well, but they still like apples and oranges. So this whole thing is going to add up to 12. We already know we have 4 students here. So we're going to do 12 minus 4. We're going to get an 8 right here. Then we're going to keep going. 15 like apples and bananas. So here's the apple circle. And here's the bananas circle. So 15 like apples and bananas. Apples and bananas will be the intersection of those two circles, which I've done in green. So these two regions add up to 15. We've already accounted for 4 students. So 15 minus 4 goes here, or 11. Then we keep going upward. 25 like oranges. So here's the oranges circle. That whole circle adds up to 25. So 8 plus 4 plus 6 plus whatever's out here, these are the students who like only oranges, will add up to 25. So to find just this region right here, the people who like only oranges, we're going to subtract. So we're going to do 25 minus 8 minus 4 minus 6. Okay, and we get, what is that, 7? 7 like only oranges, so be very careful. 25 like oranges, so the whole circle is 25. This region out here is only oranges. So circle that. So 30 like bananas, so let's look at the banana circle. There's the banana circle. 30 like bananas. So all of these regions, 1, 2, 3, 4 regions, must sum up to 30. So 11 plus 4 plus 6 plus whatever's out here will equal 30. So if we're looking for what's in region 3, we're going to do 30 minus each of these regions. So let's do it. So 30 minus 11 minus 4 minus 6. So what is that? 30 minus what? 21? So it should be 9. 9 students like only bananas. Okay, and it says 40 like apples. So 40 like apples. So this 1, 2, 3, 4 regions right here should add up to 40. So 11 plus 4 plus 8 plus whatever's over here, these students who like only apples, will add up to 40. If you want to figure out how many students go in region 1, which are the ones who like only apples, we do 40 minus 11 minus 4, minus 8. So that's 40 minus 11 minus 12. So what is that, 17? Okay. Now we want to fill in all 8 regions. We see we filled in 7. Do you see this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 8th region is what's in the universal set U, which represents all of the students surveyed, but students who don't like apples, bananas, or oranges. So we know 100 students were surveyed, so the whole box has to add up to 100. Okay, so the whole box is going to add up to 100. So this region plus 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 the outer region will be 100. So let's do some scratch work. So we'll have 100 minus 17 minus 11 minus 9 minus 8 minus 4 minus 6 minus 7. Let's see what that is. Looks like that is 38. So there's 38 students out here. So I'm going to draw the box again so it's not so busy, just so we can sort of fill in without all the scratch work. So remember, the universal set, the whole thing will add up to 100. This represents the 100 middle school students who were surveyed. Then we have an apples set, bananas, and oranges. This is 38. This is what, 17, 11, 9, 8, 4, 6, and 7. So let me check the picture. 17, 11, 9, 8, 4, 6, and 7. So let's answer the questions. How many students like only bananas? So how many students like only bananas? So we're looking at the banana circle. Here's the banana circle. But be very careful. These students right here like apples and bananas. These students like apples, oranges, and bananas. These students like bananas and oranges. So if I want only bananas, I'm looking actually at this part of the circle right here. So there's 9 who like only bananas. Okay. How many students like apples but not bananas? So apples but not bananas. So we're going to look at the apple circle. Here's the apple circle right here. But not bananas, which means we can't look at anything in the banana circle. So we're going to like X out those regions right there. So how many students like apples but not bananas? That's going to be the 17 and the 8. So 17 plus 8, which is 25. How many students like oranges or bananas? Okay, so keyword here, or, we have to be very careful. There's something else that's implied when we say oranges or bananas, we're implying or both. You may have heard this as that when you use the word or, that you're going to use a union. So this is like oranges, union, bananas. And we're looking for the number of elements in those sets. So if you're looking at oranges or bananas or both, looking at the banana circle and the oranges circle, and we're looking at also or both. Or both would be this region and this region as well. So this is going to be 11 plus 9 plus 8 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7. And we're going to add that up. And we get 45. Okay, let's look at the next question. How many students like only oranges and bananas? Only oranges and bananas. So be careful here. This means they do not like apples. Only oranges and bananas. So, and we're looking at, normally oranges and bananas are these two circles right here, right? But this is not apples, so we cannot include these guys right here because those 4 people like apples as well. So how many people like only oranges and bananas? Looks like it's 6. Just this set right here. 6. Okay, last question. How many students do not like bananas? And I wrote number of elements in banana complement. Okay, because that's the opposite of liking bananas, because you don't like bananas. So we're looking at the banana circle right here. We're saying, okay, everything but that. So I'm going to highlight it for you. Sometimes we practice shading our Venn diagrams, and this would be banana complement. Okay. So everything that's in yellow. So 17 plus 8 plus 7 plus 38. And you should get 70. Another way you could do this is you could use your formula for complement. We know that to do a complement, the number of elements in B complement is the same as the total minus the number of elements in B. Well, we have 100 total. And then how many are in B? Well, 11 plus 9 plus 4 plus 6. So you get 100 minus 30. You also get 70. And check, I think they told us there were 30 people who liked bananas. Yeah. So that's another way to do the same question. Okay?